Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and gamers around the world. This is your friend Satsujan. I'm back online. I just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about the PlayStation Now. Now, for everybody who didn't get to see the conference this week, earlier today, it's the PlayStation Now is a new system specially designed for the PlayStation 4, which has been explained that once you can access it on any system, which is a fantastic idea. Now, to give you an example of what you can do with this service, you can actually start off playing your PlayStation 4, playing your favorite game on PlayStation 4. You're in a hurry, you need to go somewhere, you grab your Vita, you keep going, and you keep playing off your Vita. You make it to your office or your place of work, and you have access for a few hours, but you don't want to go grab your Vita. You can go ahead and play it off your phone. If it's a Sony related equipment, you can use your phone to play your game. Now that's going to be amazing. And if you're like me, you're too tired to go anywhere near your system and you just want to go lay down, but you got that last bit of life in you, go ahead and grab your tablet. If it's a Sony related product, you can go play PlayStation Now and play that game. And with cross save, you pick up where you left off. That's a fantastic feature, and I see great things for Sony with that. Now, with that being said, let's get down to the real nitty gritty about it. Now, Mr. Andrew House himself was on stage talking about the PlayStation Now, but what he failed to explain were key points of it, such as for everybody who wasn't or who's just gotten into PlayStation 4, this doesn't concern you. But for the professionals, and I'm not saying you're not a professional just because you're starting now, I'm just saying for people who were there from PlayStation 1, this concerns you. Are you going to get some type of access code? Are you going to get some type of incentive to sign up with PlayStation Now when you yourself already took the time to buy these games and categorize these games and and done everything you can to protect these games to the best of your ability. Now, again, like I said, the access to play your game anywhere at any time is an amazing feeling and it's going to be great. But with access to cloud and Gaikai, you're going to get access to all PlayStation library. What he failed to mention was that PlayStation America's library only? Is that PlayStation Europe? Is that PlayStation Australia? Hell, am I going to get access? Because I export games into my country because I live in the US. I don't get the games they do. I have to go learn four different kanjis just to play a game that should have been over here. Clearly because I love Sony and the game. Am I going to get access to Japanese library? Because if that's the case, sign me up ASAP. I pay the full price and I go pick up a PlayStation 4 right now. But this is key information that wasn't given to anybody. Now, with that, regardless of the conference being day one and we're just giving an example or just revealing the beginning of PlayStation Now, things like that would assure old school gamers, new school gamers. I believe the entire market of PlayStation would have been behind that when they would have had no region lock of PlayStation Now. And second of all, was it just me or was he not even attempting to say PlayStation Plus members might get an additional incentive for signing up a PlayStation Now? Because clearly, anybody who owns PlayStation products hears PlayStation Plus at any given time, which quite surprised me that they didn't do that. And clearly, it's a little suspicious that they're not trying to incorporate PlayStation Plus with PlayStation Now. Does that mean that they're going to take away PlayStation Plus and you only have access to PlayStation Now? That looks a little Xbox Live to me, Sony. Are we really going that route? These are some of the questions that you need to ask as a gamer, as an old school gamer, as a new school gamer, as a next gen gamer. These are the things you need to ask. Again, the service sounds amazing, but there are some consequences that come with it. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, and tell me if you can deal with this type of stress. Yes, you're going to have access to all these games that you can play, but are they games that you really want access to? Because there's a lot of games in that library that I may want and that I may not want. I'm an RPG player. I may not play live action um, fighting games. I may be a shooter, but I don't like RPGs. And there's more RPGs than shooters. What am I gonna do? Is this 20.99 per month service really worth it? And I'm just giving an example of how much it would cost. But in reality, we don't even know if it's gonna be like Netflix and you pay a monthly subscription, or is it gonna be a one bill for the year service? Again, ladies and gentlemen, please have a good time. Like, subscribe. Please follow me. We'll do more of these and tell me what you think. Have a good